Hello YouTube, this is the Survivalist 247, and today we're back here in some American Truck Simulator, and we're doing a fuel haul with this Scot 2HD. Today we have a Irving oil setup, and we've got a Texaco tanker that was unintentional, and it doesn't match up, and I apologize. But I do imagine Irving Oil might have to haul a Texaco trailer, maybe just at some point, I don't know. But this is a nice skin. Love this truck. Haven't been using it very often, but that's okay. Today we have a 435 horsepower Detroit 8V92 TA with a 10-speed manual. I know that's a bit of a weird setup, but this is a bone stock Scot 2HD, so we're just gonna go with it. Put the Irving skin on there, but let's put the lights on this baby. It doesn't look too bad. The little red triangles on the side kind of match up with the red on the Texaco trailer, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a fuel haul. It's a pretty long trailer, so that's cool. But let's get this thing started up. Just listen to this thing. Love these Detroit sounds the Creature Bomb makes. Anyway, really nice interior as usual. We've used this truck before. But let's get rolling. We're going to, well, let's see. Going to Oxnard. Another Texaco. Oh. Wrong one. Let's go. Let's get rolling. Oops. We have the long chassis equipped on this Scot today, which with this long trailer really probably wasn't the best idea, but oh well. It's okay. Turn our lights on. It is nighttime. We're running a day cab, which is kind of funny. I must say this 10-speed is set up kind of weird. I really like the way it's set up. I would have preferred a 13-speed, but I forgot to change the transmission. So here we are. And I knew I wanted to take some oil with this Irving skin. I just didn't think this would be a Texaco trailer. That's okay though. It looks pretty cool. I have seen this kind of truck before. I don't know if it was this exact model, but it was a Scot. Looked pretty cool. It was hauling a cargo trailer. It was by a shipping company, I don't know who, but it was hauling a shipping container. Like one of those 20-foot shipping containers they put on those frames of trailers. It was somewhere. I don't remember where I was when I saw it, but it was a while ago. I mean, this is a really nice truck, though. I do love it. This thing is already struggling, and that concerns me. Because we do have quite a long trip ahead of us. But I did pick the low horsepower engine for a reason. I wanted to try it out, considering I don't think an Irving oil truck would have like a 500 horsepower Detroit in it, or a 500 horsepower Cummins. So I decided to stick with a lower power engine. Probably could have gone a little lower even. I don't know how much this even weighs. This weighs 18 tons. That's probably why it's struggling. That's okay though. Looks like we're getting up here to the speed limit, finally. 60 miles an hour. I finally got some Euro Truck recorded, guys. Finally got some stuff done and got my Euro Truck working. And like I said in my Euro Truck video, this is going to be reserved for American mods and Euro Truck is going to be mostly reserved for European mods, unless I find a really nice flat nose truck I want to try over on the European roads. That's like an International Eagle 9300 or something. I know they have some of those over there. I know they have a mod for that somewhere on ETS2. I don't think it works anymore though. That's okay. But we'll have to see. I do have the Freightliner FLB single axle in that game, and I must say it looks pretty weird, but I don't mind it, and I did use it for a while. I think I'm gonna trash it though. I need to discover a Scania dealership and get the Scania 143M. But I've done 2 recordings so far. I've got the one that's up on my channel right now, which is the Sisu R500, and then I've got another episode coming out later on tonight. It's a really short one, and you'll have to stick around tonight to see that. This video is obviously going up before that, even though I already have this other video rendered. But it's a really short little video. It's about 10 minutes. But I found a really cool little truck I wanted to try out, and I just thought, hey, I'll do this really quick before I jump over on American Truck for today's episode. So this isn't pulling as bad as I thought. I'm kind of surprised. It's okay. Here on, what is this, State Route 6? I don't know what that sign, I think that means State Route. I'm not sure. Really thought this 435 horsepower Detroit would have a little bit more problem than this, but I'm not going to complain. I'm glad it's not struggling too bad. It was at first, but that's a little expected. Gotta slow down up here. We're taking a turn. Not yet. Real soon. Not actually gonna turn right here. Take the turn right here. That's a nice little car. Looks like we're just about to have our turn opened up. Maybe I was wrong. There we go, we made it. This truck looks pretty nice. This engine sounds awesome. On my way over there to the Texaco place, I was speeding quite a lot. I was doing about 87 in a 40 zone, and I hit a railroad crossing, and I Dukes of Hazzard right the fuck over that thing. It was pretty funny. And the train almost hit me too. It was pretty funny because the gates were just going down on it, and they landed on my back wheel actually. And I think it was not Tonopah. It was in between Elko and Eli somewhere. Pretty funny. But I just soared right over that thing. It was pretty great. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. What is this shit? Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful scenery here. Turn off my lights, just leave my running lights on. Really, I'm loving Creech's updated Detroit sound. I cannot wait for him to release his Detroit 12V71 sound. I will be absolutely stoked for that. I want to hear that sound. I didn't even know he'd been working on a 671 sound, which is what this truck has available to it. I just wish that it came with the higher horsepower variants of the 671, because I know... Oh, there's a turn right here. Whoopsie. Because I know that the 240 horsepower Federal injector 671 Detroit is not the highest horsepower engine. It's modified, obviously, but there's others. 671s aren't great for power, they're great for torque. But I've seen them get up into the 400s before. Just like a Cummins 275, they're not particularly weak. Detroit's sound amazing. They're really not that great, but considering what they are, if you guys don't know what a Detroit diesel is, the older ones at least, the new ones, the 60 series, are nothing like it. It's completely different. But the old Detroits, the 8V, starting at the, well, the 1V something, and going all the way up to, like, 16V 102, I believe? That's the biggest engine they put in a truck, at least. But the thing is, they're not regular diesel engines. They're two-stroke diesels, which were a little outdated even when the engines themselves came out. But that's okay, because they sound badass. This is one of the engine sounds Creech does for them. If you haven't ever heard an actual Detroit, I recommend you go on YouTube and look up Detroit diesel. And yeah, but a really common engine swap for, like, if you're gonna put a big diesel in a pickup truck, a really common swap would putting a 453T, which is a 4-cylinder turbo Detroit diesel in a half-ton or bigger pickup truck. From an older one, at least. That's a pretty common swap that I know of. And I mean, some people put 6V53s, and some people even go radical and go 6V71s. Not 671s, though. The way the engine layout works for the Detroit diesel is... Oh shit, I almost tipped it right there. Sorry about that, guys. But the way Detroit diesels, the way their names are read out. So, you start out like with the 453T, for example, is the 4 stands for how many cylinders, and the 53 stands for the displacement of each cylinder. So 53 cubic inches of each cylinder. So that's roughly 200 something cubic inches of 4-cylinder diesel. It's pretty insane. But the T stands for turbo. So 453, so 4-cylinder, 53 cubic inch per cylinder, turbocharged 2-stroke diesel. So then there's the 671, 6-cylinder, 71 cubic inch per cylinder diesel, and then there's the 671T, and then after the 453 up to the 671s, there's the 653, there's 671. No, there's the 6V53 and the 6V71, and what those are the V6 variants. The V stands for the V6. Instead of V6, it's 6V. So there's a little bit of a history lesson for you. I do not believe they have ever made a 1271 engine. That'd be a really long-ass engine, considering that... If you guys don't realize how big these engines are, if you guys know how big a 426 Hemi is, the 6V53 model is 426 Hemi is 426 cubic inches. That's a big block V8. The 6V53 is, I believe, like somewhere around 400 cubic inches, and the 8V92s are around 570 to 600 cubic inches. And if you know anything about engines, that's a pretty big-ass diesel engine. The 6V71 is the size of a 426 Hemi. It's pretty insane. But there's your little history lesson of the day. Oh, fuck. Guys, why are you letting me drive? Alrighty, that was weird. I had some problems there. Sorry about that. So I don't know if we're gonna go this entire trip. We probably won't because this is getting really long already. But there's some diesel engine history for y'all. I'm not really an expert. I just know a thing or two about Detroit diesels. And then there's the new Detroit Diesel 60 series, and those are not two-stroke diesel engines. Completely different. And then there's the 6.2 liter GM Detroit diesel, which is a engine that General Motors, as in Chevy and GMC at that time, for their trucks put in Detroit diesels, but they were newer, not two-stroke. They were fuel injected and stuff. And that is what my 1986 GMC 3500 crew cab long bed has in it. And I hate to say it, but these engines are great for sound, but shit for pulling, because they have low horsepower and decent torque, not very good torque. But currently my truck does not run, drive, or anything like that. I don't even own it yet. And neither is, well, can't talk today, sorry about this, guys. I don't own it, and I can't drive it anyway, because I do not have my license. There we go, we cleared the green, we're fine. We're gonna speed, because I don't really want to get stuck up here in Fresno. Oh, shut up, I know I'm speeding, I'm doing it on purpose. Gotta go over this bridge right here. So guys, I don't think we're gonna keep on going too much longer. This is getting pretty long with how slow this truck is going. And I don't want to bore you guys half to death. I'm not very much of a talker right now. Kind of talked my way out of everything by now. Talked myself out with 2 videos a minute ago. Not a minute ago, a while ago, but still. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. There we go. I picked a great place to stay. By the way, guys, I'm gonna have to pull over here on the middle of the highway. We'll get off the bridge at least. Losing speed already, goddamn. This really wasn't the best transmission and engine setup that I could have picked. But oh well. Really not liking these hills. There's no exit ramps up here, so I'm just gonna pull off on the side of the road up here, hopefully. Have to end it there. Sorry about that, though, guys, because I don't want this to get too long. I've got some stuff I have to do tonight. What is this? Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. Take this turn right over here. There we go. We'll keep going a little while longer. try to make it to a gas station or someplace where we can pull over at least. Well, we could just pull over right here, but this is a bit of a desolate wasteland. It looks like, yeah, we got a fuel station coming up here. We'll pull over in the fuel station and refuel, and we'll have to end the episode there because I have got to get going. If you guys want to use this mod, by the way, you can find this one on the Steam Workshop, and the engine pack is probably on there too. I don't know. I got it from atsmods.lt. Almost here to the gas station. Looks like... what kind of gas station is this? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to turn in here, guys. Really, I do apologize for this, but I've got stuff I have to get to. Didn't think it would take this long. Go ahead and shut her off here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, please tell me in the comments why you didn't like it. I'd like to change some things for it if I can make it a little bit better for you. I know I'm sometimes really talkative and sometimes not very talkative at all. I apologize that I'm not very consistent about that, but I figure sometimes you guys just don't want to hear me talk all day. So thanks again for watching, guys, and be sure to keep up with the videos I'm posting on my channel. There's new content almost daily. If not daily, then probably every other day. But that'll do it, guys. So I'll see you all in the next video.